What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you a look at the new Druid archetype in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So just to get it out of the way, I've already made a video about the rest of the Druid archetypes as well as their class mechanics and everything, and I'll post a link to that in the description below. For this video, we are just talking about the new archetype that was added with Beta Phase 2, and that archetype is Elemental Rampager. Now, this is a pretty cool archetype overall. It affects quite a few things. So just jumping into it, first things first, let's talk about the stuff we are losing. We are going to lose our nature bond, which means we won't be able to get our animal companion or form a bond with nature in the form of like a cleric domain tailored towards nature. We will also be losing resist nature's lure, which gives you a bonus on saving throws against fae and plants and stuff. And then at level 9, we lose our venom immunity, which granted us immunity to poisons. Now in exchange, we're going to pick up Rampage. This is essentially a druid version of Rage. However, it's important to understand that the bonuses to attack and damage rolls are only for natural weapons, meaning like claw attacks. Now that said, you will gain a claw attack at level 1 that will increase as you level up in terms of damage. That is actually not all, because at 4th level, we can actually pick an element. This will grant us a bonus to damage with our natural attacks while rampaging, energy resistance to that element, and other bonuses depending on the selected element. So what are those bonuses, you might be asking? Well, they're fairly straightforward for the most part. You pick your element as mentioned, and then it does grant you the energy resistance and the extra damage to your claw attacks as well. However, in addition to that, you will also at level 11 and level 20 be granted an extra effect of sorts on your attacks. So for Fire Rampage, every time you attack with your natural attacks during your rampage, the enemy has to make a reflex save or start burning, being set on fire. And then at 20th level, that becomes a small AoE to the enemies directly next to that enemy. Now, this is pretty much the same thing for all of the elements. It's usually something like that, where at level 11, when you do your natural attack during Elemental Rampage, it will have an extra effect. And then at level 20, that effect usually becomes more of an AoE. Now, it is worth mentioning that for Electricity, that seems to be the only one that doesn't require a save to be made. So just something to keep in mind. But that's pretty much going to do it for our Elemental Rampager. So pretty big trade-off with the nature bond because, animal companions are a big deal, especially with the mounted combat in this game. But you do gain some pretty cool, flavorful version of Rage that we would normally get for a barbarian. Pretty cool archetype overall, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. But regardless of any of that, truly, just thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. May you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.